Yo, what's up YouTube? This is Alex the Key. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to show you guys exactly what supplements I take to help me stay lean. Alright, so just to let you guys know, as far as supplements and as far as taking them, you do not need to focus on taking them when you're working out. As long as you're eating properly, as long as you're eating the right food sources. But for me personally, I like to take supplements just because it really enhances my workouts. It really helps me with emulating muscle growth and actually sustaining it. So the 5 pillars that I take that helps me with my fitness goal are pre-workouts, protein, creatine, glutamine, and BCAAs. All right, those are the 5. So we're gonna get to it real quick. I'm gonna show you exactly which one I take. So I have 2 different kinds right now. I got this from a good friend of mine, and then I got this from Costco. Now, for protein, preferably I take whey protein isolate. Now the reason why, this one right now, this one is not protein isolate, but I just got it because it's more bang for your buck and it still gets me the protein I need per serving. This is the one I normally take. This whey protein isolate in general is very low in carbs, very low in calories, and it's a lot less on lactose. So for a lot of people that are lactose intolerant, you kind of want to stay away from that and go more towards like plant-based. But whey protein isolate is the best source because it has the highest amount of protein in a protein powder. So this is normally what I take. Now the reason why I take whey protein isolate is because, especially when I'm done working out at the gym, after I work out, I gotta go home, shower, eat. For some people, you know, they're very short on time, so having a whey protein, especially putting in a blender and adding like water, it's really fast and it hits your muscle tissues a lot faster. So this is gonna supply your muscle tissue with enough fuel so that way you can emulate muscle growth. So you don't have to take whey protein isolate, but you can take other type of protein powders as long as you're getting the right amount of servings. All right. Now the next one we're gonna go into is creatine. Now creatine, I call this, or a lot of people actually call it legal steroids. Why? Because it actually makes you look fuller and it makes you look bigger. Now, the one I take is a creatine monohydrate, from Vitamin Shop. And this is probably the most purest, this is the most clinically researched creatine out there. It increases your performance in the gym, it increases your strength, and on top of that, it makes you look bigger and fuller. So what I mean by that is, the science behind creatine and how it works is, it basically adds water into your muscle cells. All right, so that's a great thing about creatine, but there's no side effects. The only side effect that I hear a lot of is if you're not drinking enough water, it can cause kidney issues. So you want to make sure when you're taking creatine, you're drinking about 1 gallon of water a day. All right, that's the most efficient, especially to really make this actually work. Next one on the list are BCAAs. So BCAAs, the one I take is a fat burning substance, but I'll go into a little bit more detail on that. Now, with the BCAAs, basically stands for branch amino acids. The 3 benefits of them is it helps you prevent muscle breakdown, it gives you energy through your workouts, and on top of that, it helps prevent muscle soreness. All right, a lot of research has been shown that BCAAs actually refrains DOMS, which is delayed onset muscle soreness, where people won't feel the soreness right after the workout the next day, but usually within like the 2 to 3 days after. So this will help you prevent that. And the thing about BCAAs, when you're actually looking for the proper and the most effective ones, you want to make sure you have the 3 main BCAAs. Number 1, isoleucine. Number 2, valine. And number 3, leucine. All right, those are the 3 major ones you need to look for in the BCAAs. Otherwise, if it doesn't have any of those, it's freaking useless. So don't waste your money on that. Make sure you look for those 3 factors inside a BCAAs. Now, the reason why I got this one is because it helps with burning fat. It's a thermogenic BCAA. Now, it has L-carnitine and it has cayenne extract. So those 2 pillars actually help boost your metabolism and it helps burn fat. So BCAA is really essential. All right, the next one on the list is glutamine. Now, glutamine and BCAAs, they should have glutamine inside a BCAA, but a lot of times, a lot of the formulas out there, a lot of the BCAA tubs will not include glutamine. If they do, it's a very small amount of grams. So glutamine is the most abundant BCAAs out there, amino acids per se. Why? Because they call this an anti-catabolic, meaning it will help you prevent muscle breakdown. On top of that, it also prevents muscle soreness. But this is a staple. You got to include this if your BCAAs does not have glutamine. Last one is a pre-workout. Now, with the pre-workout, honestly, when people ask me if I take drugs, I don't take any drugs except a pre-workout. Why? Because a pre-workout really enhances your workout when you're actually training, and it gives you a boost of energy and it increases your strength. But the one I take is called Prephase. I got this back in Texas. Now, it doesn't really matter on the brand. The most important thing is you're looking at the supplement facts. Now, the major ingredients I look for in a pre-workout are L-citrulline, L-arginine, caffeine, and if it does have creatine, that's even a plus. Those are the 4. Now, with the citrulline and arginine, they're very similar. But from what I've heard, and I've done a lot of research, they say that L-citrulline has a lot more content. Now, L-citrulline and L-arginine are very similar. Basically, they widen your blood vessels when you work out. So when it widens your blood vessels, it's going to deliver a lot more nutrients, a lot more oxygen, which is going to help you perform even better when you work out. So I make sure that the milligrams for L-citrulline is very high. All right, the second part is caffeine. You want to have enough energy when you work out. For me, what I've noticed worked in the past is keeping my caffeine level anywhere between 250 to 350 milligrams max. Now, in the past, I had a bad experience. I've taken Mr. Hyde. Now, Mr. Hyde has about 450 milligrams of caffeine. I didn't have a good workout when I actually took that supplement. So now, from trial and error and just experiencing how many milligrams I should have in caffeine, the max I'll take is 350. Otherwise, the first 15 minutes, if I take like a 450 milligram caffeine, a pre-workout, I'm gonna go hard, super hard like a superhero the first 15 minutes, but after that, I'm gonna feel like I'm having a heart attack and I'm not gonna enjoy the workout for the rest of the session. So, yeah, these are all of them. Protein, glutamine, creatine, BCAAs, and a pre-workout. Like I said, you don't have to take any of these, and these are just personally what I take. The most important thing is you don't trust the front label. You gotta make sure you read everything from the back, because the back is gonna give you exactly what's inside of your supplements. All right, so that is it, guys. This is exactly what I take as far as supplements to help me with my training. Now, if you guys like this video, don't forget to comment below. Any questions, any feedback is also nice. And I also wanna know exactly what supplements you guys take in your training. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram at Sick Performance. Until then, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, y'all.